Well, I raced my kids right and you didn't. Yeah. Lisa over here is like, these millions ain't worth it. I'm out. If only she knew how much inheritance she would get. But still, it is not worth it, you guys. It is not worth it. The man would have to kick the bucket before she would get those millions. Well, not even millions, $500,000, but still, that's a lot of money. And she shouldn't have to wait that long, okay? And take all this nonsense just to get a little money, okay? This is too much. The one has got kids, okay? And he doesn't care. It's time for love after lockup, baby. Well, what do we have here? Stan and Lisa.
I'm so happy to be home.
I bet you are.
So she's upset. Of course she's upset. She's super upset because he doesn't seem to care about the problems that she has with her kid. It's just unbelievable, honestly. It really is.
I feel like I've been whipped. Oh.
Imagine seeing somebody come out of the car looking like this, holding a bunch of wigs. His car's really nice though. His house is, is that his house? Magnificent.
Oh, that is affecting.
He's talking about, I don't like dating older women. They always have pain here and there. Look at you.
Oh.
That car is way too low for you, little man. You need I said little man. I don't know. But he needs, one of them high up there cars because it seems he's having a little bit of trouble. Car's nice though.
Oh, not as affectionate as I'd hoped she'd be.
Why would she be affectionate now? She's thinking about her son. Hello? You're the only one who can think about all those weird things you've got going on in your dungeon. She's literally thinking about her son.
You know, I can pick locks. And that TV's about...
She wants the keys to the house. He's like, not yet. And then she's like, I can pick locks. Yeah, don't try and break in here. You have no business here. Run.
the size of my prison TV. I'm happy with staying.
The TV is like the size of her prison TV. Here's how you do rich well. This is how you do rich well, okay?
Size of my prison TV.
This is how you do rich. Look at that. Look how small that thing looks, like a laptop, or is it a desktop? Okay, that is a very small television. This is how, listen up people, this is how you do rich well. You don't need to buy everything. You don't need to buy the biggest thing. You don't need to buy the flashiest things. Can you see on that television? Can whoever stays in this room see what happens on that television? Oh, yes, they can. People watch shows and everything on their laptop all the time. You can do it without a big 100-inch, television. It's possible, okay? But yeah, he's got a regular fan over there. He doesn't have any like echo. Like he's keeping a low profile, kind of. Besides the size of his house and his car. But I'm just trying to say, like, this is another way how you can be rich. But live within your means.
Size of my prison TV.
Although he's not really, because he was sending all this money to
Happy with
everybody.
staying. I'm really not. Because at the end of the day, my kid needs me. And I don't think that he gets it. I'm pretty pissed off at him.
Ooh, are those him?
For real.
Is that? What has he got there? It looks like a pacemaker, but it's like out there. What is that? What's going on with you, Stan? You know that he mentioned that he was ripped. He did say that in the car. I mean, it doesn't look bad though, for his age and that. What is that? I want to know.
Feeling better?
I'll be right back.
How's it going? Give me a kiss.
Well,
He doesn't care. He just wants that affection. He just wants to get her to the dungeon. I don't know how you meet somebody. You've met them a few times, and then you just go to their dungeon like that. Was she scared? This is somebody with 3 children. Don't you have stuff to live for? You go to this rich guy's dungeon. Just because he's rich doesn't mean he's not woo-hoo. You don't know.
What?
Yeah, what? In this time where she's lamenting, talking to you about her son and stuff, you're like, anyway, pull close to me. What is that?
Problems with my kid.
You're a smart gal. You'll figure it out.
What are you going to do?
When you tell somebody something, it's really, it's worrying you a lot. And they're like, but you smart. You'll figure it out. Wow.
While I'm figuring it out.
I mean, there's nothing I can do.
There's a lot you can do. With all your money, you can do a lot. You could take her to wherever the heck her son is.
I was thinking that you'd say, you know, maybe he could come over here until you try to figure it out, but you haven't
No, because then y'all can go to
even
dungeon
said that. So
and do the tan. Look at how he's looking at her. That's scary.
I think you need to figure it out, and then maybe we'll discuss coming here.
No, you guys are not an item, okay? You're not together. Yes. So it's not about you figure that part out of your life and your problems that I don't want to deal with. And then when you're finished, we go to my dungeon. No, it doesn't work that way.
I'm gonna go to my kid.
22-year-old. I thought he'd be man enough to work on his own.
Well, obviously I don't know.
Look at how he's looking at her. How is she not
I
scared?
don't know how he's feeling.
Where is that son anyway? Who is he staying with? Go and take care of your children and leave this man alone.
I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Okay. Well,
She's still wearing this Elsa let it go. Maybe that's a sign. Let it go, sis. Bounce. Run. Game of Thrones looking
I
weird.
can guarantee though, if you're
I think you need to go and do it then.
Basically, get the heck up out of my house. Which is why you need to get the heck up out of his house and not ever return.
I'm going to
There
Go.
you go.
this. I can guarantee you wouldn't act like this if it was your child.
I raised my children right. You didn't.
Okay, Stan. If that's how you really feel.
I'm talking
Get
about that. Listen, he changes like night and day after he starts drinking.
No, this is him. This is him inherently. Even when he was in the car and he hadn't been drinking, he was kind of like, she was on the phone, she was crying, she's talking to the son, and he was like, "You alright?" But it's one of those, "You alright?" kind of to show empathy without showing empathy, you know? Showing, displaying all the characteristics of being empathetic, like asking these kind of little questions. Are you okay? But in the back of your mind, thinking, I don't care. I need to ask this so that she thinks I'm this empathetic, great guy. But I don't give a hoot. I need to get her in the dungeon.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with him. He's just manipulating her.
How do you know? What do you even know about this woman? Have you ever met this son? These are serious things. These can lead to the S word. He said some really harsh things. And besides, why did she come straight out of prison to meet you first anyway when she has 3 children?
Oh,
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
oh, look at what I did.
Yeah, we've seen it. Madness. Bye. She's like, bye, Felicia. Shoo. He really needs to be more humbler, as Rachel's mom said. He really needs to slow it all the heck down because he thinks he's like this kind of big shot, and I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to tone it all the way down because he's gonna lose this woman. He said he had dated hundreds of women. He even said a number. I don't remember the number, but he had dated so many women. Like, you've dated so many women, you get one who is willing to put up with your craziness and dungeon stuff and all this stuff, and you treat her like this? Don't these people know that patience is a virtue? Patience works and pays off in the end? What was that? I don't know. In any case, if you're not already part of the family, make sure you hit bump stamp on that subscribe button. Comment because I really want to know what you think. Like because you always like this video, and hit the notification bell while you're at it. I will see you in the next video, which will be next week. Daily-ish videos up in here. In the meantime, make time for glorious life. It's time to start what? Living right. God bless and have an amazing weekend. Don't let anybody talk to you anyhow. Don't let anybody talk to you anyhow. And kids over guys, even millionaires, any day, anytime. This weekend, we regroup and we don't let people talk about us or to us any which way, okay? Keep your focus. Know what's important to you. Stick to that. Let people know that you do not waver from what you think is important to you. You're not a doormat. Don't ever be a doormat. And don't ever be so dependent on somebody else that they can just kick you out of their house like this. It's not worth it. The millions are never going to be worth it. Crying in a jacuzzi is not better than crying anywhere else. You shouldn't be crying. You should be making time for glorious life. And this time, start living right. God bless.